door hangs open. A boy is leaning toward him, one arm braced above the doorframe. His dark hair is artfully untrimmed, but he's dressed well. Argyle pullover, toffee brown jodhpur boots, a suburban choir boy in half-hearted revolt. Charlie stares at him, and he smiles. "That looks like fun." The boy nods toward the steaming hood of Charlie's car. "Have a wrecker on the way?" Charlie slowly shakes his head. "Phone booth's out of order." The boy gives a sympathetic wince and turns toward the unseen driver. Then he nods and turns back to Charlie. "We can give you a lift home if you want," he says. "Car's not going anywhere. You might as well call the tow from someplace warm." Charlie lifts the hood again to take one last, hopeless look into his engine. He sighs and slams it shut. "I'm in Polish Hill," he says. "Is that out of your way?" "Not at all." The boy slides to the middle seat, and Charlie shakes off his umbrella before he gets inside. The driver is a kid, too, copper-haired and slim. His clothes are as well cared for as his friends, but they're conspicuously cheaper. His plaid flannel shirt has a generic plainness to it that makes it look as if it had been sewn at home from a pattern. Behind the boy's Malcolm X glasses, his dark eyes are solemn, and when he greets Charlie, he does not smile. He stares just a second longer than he should, then catches his friend's prompting glance, chews his lip, and looks away into the road. "He's shy," says the dark-haired boy. "Don't mind him." Charlie nods, unoffended. The boys are younger than he'd thought, maybe even still in high school. He wonders what these two were doing, driving around all by themselves. Honor roll types, clean cut, out for a midnight joyride. It's a poignant thought, almost charming. Charlie was a different kind of teenager. Lousy grades, on the football team but never great at it. A lumbering straight man to the class clowns. But he knows what it is to wonder what everyone else is doing differently in order to be happy. He knows what it is to skirt at the outermost edges of friendship. He can still remember the companionable quiet, the fleeting warmth of the moments teenage boys spend being lonely together. The wipers click and the vents breathe hot. The redhead steers with his hands at 10 and 2 on the wheel, as if he hasn't been driving for very long. The other boy reaches across Charlie's knees and takes a thermos from the glove box. The contents smell of hot broth and rosemary, something Charlie's grandmother might have made when he was sick as a child. "Want some?" the boy asks. "It's chicken and rice." "Nice of you." Charlie agrees. He holds the metal thermos mug steady while the boy carefully fills it. The first mouthful burns Charlie's tongue, but it shocks the cold from his bones, and it tastes all right. At first there's the barest tang of soap, as if the mug wasn't rinsed properly, but after a moment he can't even taste it. The dark-haired boy takes a sip from the thermos and offers it to his friend, but the driver shakes his head curtly and keeps his eyes fixed on the empty street. It's quiet for a while. Charlie finishes his soup and rolls the mug between his hands. His scalded taste buds are starting to itch. "What are your names?" he asks. He'll forget the answer as soon as he hears it, but he's grateful for the promise of home and the weight of hot food in his belly, and he wants to be courteous. The boy beside him thinks before he answers, like he's deciding whether or not to tell the truth. He looks apprehensive, but doesn't appear to know it. "I'm Julian," he answers finally. He gives his friend a pointed look. The other boy is silent for a moment, as though summoning the will to speak. His jaw is a nervous, taut line. This one gets on Charlie's nerves a little, as anxious people often do. Shyness he can forgive.